Hey guys, in light of Storm Owen and the recent power cuts, Allpowers have sent me this portable power station to test out and review. It's got all the same features, build quality and reliability as the big name brands out there, but it's less than a third of the price. So let's test it out and see, is it any good? This little unit comes with loads of connectability options. First of all, we've got the USB-A, your standard USB 18 watt connection. We've also got the USB-C for your fast charging for the more modern phones. It also comes with your standard 12 volt DC outlet, so you can run your 12 volt devices off it. And it comes with 4 mains AC 220 to 240 volt 1800 watt sockets. Now this unit unfortunately came with standard European plugs, so make sure that you specify if you're in Ireland or the UK using British standard plugs. It's also got a wireless charging feature on the top, so you can keep your USB-A and C ports free. Over the side here we've got this lovely little press drawer that closes. And this is where you plug in your mains charger or your solar panels if you've decided to add the solar panel package that they do with them, and the overload reset button if you do happen to overload the inverter and go beyond the 1800 watts. On the back you've got your spec rating. It's the R1500. The battery capacity is 1.15 kilowatts, 48 volts, 24 amp hours. So over the next couple of days guys, I'm going to be putting this through its paces and testing it out and seeing exactly what it can and cannot do. But before I do that, I have to make sure it's fully charged, and this is why it's important to specify which country you're in and what plug you're using, because they've sent me a European plug. And also guys, when you order yours, use the special discount code OKH10 to get 10% off your purchase. That's O for hour, K for Kilkenny and H for Homestead, 10, and you'll get 10% off your first purchase of one of these. So the first test of this Allpowers R1500 is to see, can you cook a meal with it? In other words, can you feed yourself in a power cut or a camping situation? Now to do that, I've got this double ring hot plate, small rings 1000 watts, big rings 1500. I've got a toaster here, which is 800 to 1000 watts, and we've got a little kettle as well. That's again 800 to 1000 watts. We're going to try and make fried egg on toast and a cup of coffee. Now I'm confident that it will be able to pull this off, but my real question here is how much battery power will be left afterwards? In other words, can you feed yourself multiple times in a prolonged power cut? So let's get cracking. Right, so the first test has been a success. We've got a small meal for two, cup of coffee, and we've still got 63% battery power left. So yes, you could use this more than once to cook a meal for yourself in a prolonged power outage or camping situation. So let's move on to the next one. Now sit. Good boy, good girl. A lot to be said for well-trained dogs. Now that we've drained the battery down a bit, let's test out the recharging. And one commenter over on Facebook asked, can the unit be recharged with a generator? So let's fire it up and find out. Okay, so test successful. Yes, you can charge this from a generator. However, with one caveat. You have to go onto the app on the phone and put it into mute mode. And what that does is it reduces the amount of power that it tries to take from the generator all in one go. As you saw from the video there, it was sitting happy around 400 watts that it was pulling out of this. Before I put it into mute mode, it would get up to around a kilowatt and the idle speed of the generator would start to drop down. The Allpowers didn't like it and would switch the signal on and off. On the bright side, it means the safety systems are working, but you do just have to change the mode that it's in to charge it from a generator. So yeah, test successful. For this next test, Allpowers state that the R1500 can be used as an uninterrupted power supply, or UPS. So if you have essential equipment like a workstation, laptop or fridges that you need to keep running in the event of a power cut, but you may not be around to manually switch them over, you can plug the R1500 into your traditional power supply, plug your essential equipment into it, and when the power cuts out, it will switch over within 15 milliseconds to keep your equipment running. So I'm going to go out, switch off the inverter, shutting down the power to the house, and we'll see does it switch over. Okay, so with power completely switched off to the entire building now, the UPS light has turned off here on the display and the battery's starting to drop down. It's hit 99%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here and see how long it will run the mini fridge and the fridge freezer until it dies completely. Okay guys, so here we are. It's now Thursday morning 10 to 11 and the Allpowers has successfully ran the fridges for 24 hours straight without interruption. We didn't go into sleep mode and we've still got 6% battery left. So another test successfully passed. The unit ran the fridges for 25.5 hours before shutting down when it reached 5% battery life to protect the battery. Recharging now from traditional mains AC is going to take only 1 hour. All the tests so far have been with off-grid or camping scenarios in mind. But what about portable tools? What if you need to use it somewhere off-site where you just need to run a few tools off it for a little while? So with Storm Owen in mind, I've got a trailer load of what used to be a fence that the storm took down. Let's see how much of it the R1500 can chop into firewood using a 1.5 kilowatt miter saw. Surprisingly enough, it's managed to get through the whole trailer load of wood and still have 74% battery left. That's very not bad. So not only is this Allpowers R1500 good in a camping or a grid down situation, you can also bring it off around your property or maybe off on a job site to work with you to power your tools for a little bit during the day. That isn't the only normal everyday use of it, because let's face it, power cuts and camping doesn't happen every day of the week. You can also charge this unit up at night on the cheaper energy rate and run your essential equipment during the day on it, meaning that you're effectively running your daytime stuff on the nighttime rate, saving yourself a few bob on your energy bills as well. Now, I have to say thanks to a guy over on Facebook who pointed that very important information out to me. I'm sorry I can't find your name again because I was banned from that particular group just for sharing the real about this device. Unfortunately, that kind of keyboard warrior beta male behaviour is all too common on social media these days. Anyway, with all that out of the way, the Allpowers R1500 here did pass all the tests, but not everything went perfectly. After the fridge test, where it shut down from low battery, and before I went to chop the trailer full of wood, it would not reactivate the AC outlet sockets. What I had to do was take it in, plug it back into a 220 volt AC source, run a load off it. I used the little kettle that you saw earlier to do that. And since then, the sockets have been working perfectly again. It seems like it just had a little bit of a glitch. It hasn't done it again since. Maybe Allpowers can sort them out as a firmware update, something like that in the future. Either way, for its price point, it's a third of what its competitors are charging. 650 quid for the basic unit with its cable. And also, if you use the discount code OKH10, you get 10% off. That's O for Hour, K for Kilkenny, and H for Homestead, 10. You get 10% off. That discount code is not going to be valid for very long, so if you want to use it, better do it soon. Overall, I'm quite happy to continue testing this out, and if it does develop any major faults, we'll get to find out what their customer care department is like. Either way guys, I hope you found this video useful. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one when we're back to the wind turbine.